it's just what it needs. Just, yeah, through the back of those ribs. Hopefully it gets me to swim fast on the weekend, Ninja.
Mate, I think you will.
Yeah. Just just lying here, everything just actually feels a lot calmer as well.
You want to test it out again?
Yeah, let's test it out.
Hey guys, Ninja here. We're Josh, swimming Josh. So he's been having a bit of pain, lower thoracic area, just to show us where that is and what action has been, brought that to your attention.
Yeah, so generally speaking in my swimming, it's felt relatively okay, but I've noticed it recently when I've been treating. So if I've had a client lying down on the table and I'm digging an elbow in, I'm feeling like this lower trap, mid-trap sort of region gets rather jacked up. And I'm obviously rotating a little bit to apply some force into that elbow. So I'm just feeling like it gets a bit stuck there. And also, like even if I'm sitting here and I'm trying to rotate, I can feel like I can rotate a bit more to this side compared to this side where it just sort of gets a little stuck. So hopefully the great man can work his magic on me.
Unlock ya.
Yeah.
Go face down, man.
Face down.
Start working.
Alrighty.
So, just going to start mobilising, get a connection right in next to the spine, and do it so it's comfortable. So I'm not kind of just smashing, cutting right into those erectors, but trying to find my groove where I can kind of work in, and then get deeper and deeper.
Yeah, instantly I can feel that connection though, and you've almost hit the nail right on the head there, mate. Like it's right where it needs it.
It's cool when you can do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when you can feel it too, if you're the receiver. That's gets the, whoa, we're on here. It's not mucking around, and just sort of, your brain kind of goes, oh, this is possible. This is going to get better because it's actually connecting with exactly where I need it. So, and then it's kind of intense, the feelings at the start when you're getting body work, but when you can feel those things fade, those sensations fade, the intensity lower, then you know that things are actually changing. So that's what we want. We want to melt the blocks, melt that fascia, melt the scar tissue away, and then we know the body is going to be able to heal itself, move better, perform better, be pain-free. So I'm just kind of drifting out slowly now, laterally, but kind of up a little bit too, following the lines of the fibres.
Yeah, it feels pretty good through there at the moment. Nothing too extreme.
Yeah, so it was down where we first went in. It was
sort of where you were first hitting was sort of where you were.
See that red there already, just from one stroke.
Yeah.
How's that one?
Yeah.
So it seems like it's closer to the spine, just from even just doing one stroke. Closer to the spine's where you're kind of locked up. So if those muscles in close to the spine, if they're locked up, they're ones that kind of allow that first bit of rotation. So if they're kind of solid, they're not going to be able to squish and stretch as they need to when you're twisting. So try and get right in there.
Yeah, get in there, mate.
And work them out. So as I go out this way, does that feel better?
Yeah.
Not as intense?
Yeah, not as intense. It does feel like you're opening everything up though, like, it feels like, in there there's...
Definitely.
Yeah. Even getting some mild referral up to like even the base of the skull, like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which for lower traps it can happen. Obviously, like lower traps are still part of your big trapezius muscle. You've just got different fibers, and if you look at where the attachment point for the trapezius is, it's at the base of that skull there. So sometimes pressing into that area you can get that sort of referral. Again, nothing too sharp, nothing too crazy, just awareness.
Yeah. How does it feel up this high?
Yeah, not
as bad?
Not as sharp or intense, but there's definitely feels like there's work that can go through here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing a bit of contrast there.
Yeah. Making sure that the hips aren't cheating.
Yeah, your whole body's pulling over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's the real crux of it, I think.
Yeah, this is your money spot here. Getting some good red blood into this area, man. We can see it. So that's nice to see. I'm gonna just block here. I reckon we go an elbow in here now, just in this really good bit. Not going too crazy, but
no, it's good. I can feel the can feel the muscle and the sensations in that area. It's necessary. Things are slowly starting to unlock. I'm just even thinking of just where this area is as well. That like that thoracolumbar junction where it sort of starts. The spine does naturally start to curve in the other direction. It's a real problem area for quite a few different types of people, just because of the distribution of load. You see it in a lot of office workers. Obviously, I've been feeling it when I've been treating. And then, athletes as well, particularly people that have to have that rotation. So it's, it's a real money spot to get treated.
yeah, we talk about a bit in people's training and what they do in their life. A lot of times they're not rotating at all through their thoracic, but you think about sprinting, throwing, punching, all these kind of actions, climbing, they really need thoracic rotation. And a lot of us aren't doing that kind of stuff in our life anymore. So we encourage that kind of training, with throwing balls and, chopping wood, digging holes.
Yeah.
Getting the body working.
But even for me, in the pool swimming, like freestyle and backstroke in particular have massive amounts of rotation in their strokes. And for performance benefits, like the more you can rotate, the further your reach with your arms are, rather than it being stuck it flat. Getting that rotation, it helps limit your resistance in the water, but it also gives you extra length and extra reach. So imagine every single stroke that you're taking, if you've got an extra couple of centimetres of reach in each stroke over even 50 metres, but even for the longer races, like imagine a 1500 metre freestyler who is in that race. The amount of performance benefits they can get just because they've got that rotation.
Yeah. So just come up here, Leo. You can just sort of see how Josh's back is real. It's on a lean right here, and this is all kind of up. This is all kind of down. So do we test now, or should I do the other side? Test now? Test now and do a rotation.
See how we go.
Yeah, see how it feels.
Ooh, kicking everything off. Alrighty, so if I'm just... Oh, it's already instantly, feels a lot smoother. It's not as stuck in that range anymore. I think before you'd sort of get to this point and it'd just go, and then you'd have to, really muscle your way through it. Now it just feels really free, particularly rotating to the side that you've worked. If I'm going back this way, obviously you haven't worked on this side, but this side was the problematic side, and it almost feels like now I'm getting more rotation to the side that was problematic because you've worked it, you've cleaned it all out, so it's good.
Still a bit more then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just do the same kind of thing. I can just mobilise using my left hand and then just driving right in close to the spine with the right. Just pin and hold. No wax. on the hands.
That's good connection.
Really grip. Trying to, melt it so that it can move.
Yeah, that's good, Ninja.
Yeah.
So, as a therapist, I'm often getting asked by clients, what is it that you're actually feeling when you're pressing into those areas? So maybe the viewers out there might want to actually hear what it is that you're feeling underneath your hands, Ninja.
I suppose I'm just feeling for solidity where I feel like I shouldn't.
Yeah.
So just kind of tuning into landmarks. So kind of knowing where you are in the body, so where the spine is, where the ribs are, what muscles are underneath your hand. But yeah, you're kind of just trying to really tune in to what's going on under the skin, and over time you just work out what is stuck up against what is kind of normal kind of solidness of tissue.
Listening to that intuition that you develop over, years and years of practice and treating.
Yeah. You can always ask people as well how it feels, but you can also do our courses. You want to find out on a deeper level, what we're kind of searching for and what this method is all about. So, we've got a really comprehensive course. I think it was 60 hours of filming, so it's probably 55 hours of content you can look at. So, we run mentorships, but you can also just buy the videos as well. Bodywork Bible.
Yeah.
Learn how to learn the craft, and but then when you kind of do the mentorship, you tune into the webinars, and then you kind of submit videos and can be critiqued on that as well, and then you can kind of do the in-person element as well, where we kind of put it all together. But you kind of need time for the method, philosophies to sink in and practice it, and then when you kind of come to the in-person part, you kind of versed in it, but then we can kind of really go deeper into it and make sure you deliver it, deliver it well, and because your buddy on the table there is going to give you that critique.
Bit like this treatment, Ninja, you've got to sink in slowly. You can't just jump straight in and attack it and be aggressive, because the client on the table will tense up and start fighting you.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of approach with the course. Like, you've got to learn the stuff, but it takes the time for that to, like you said, sink in and get that understanding. And then, like, I was, one of the lucky ones that got to do it a couple of years back, and it was absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend it to anyone who, does this sort of manual therapy work, but also just people that are curious about how to fix people's pain. You don't have to be a body worker or a massage therapist or a physio to want to learn this stuff. You could just be any Joe Blow off the street that is going through pain themselves and wants to know how to fix it. This sort of work just, there's a lot of stuff through there, Ninja.
Yeah.
But this course, it's fantastic. So I can testament that it's good work. It's well worth your time.
Cool. You're a good advocate, Joshy. You're a product of the work.
Well, that's it. And initially having done other massage courses and had learnt the craft before even coming here, I was getting some good results, but just felt like there were gaps in my knowledge, and this helped fill some of those gaps, and allowed me to broaden my experience and my understanding of certain different conditions. And I've since working here at MMT, I've just noticed that my clientele is growing, and that's good.
You might do this on the other side too.
Yeah, just even through those like obliques, serratus posterior as well. Oh, that's good. And again, as a client, yes, it's not the most comfortable thing to experience. Like, you're digging elbows in and you're, manipulating a lot of things. But the body knows that it's doing good. It's not, you're not causing any more trauma. You're pushing through that discomfort. And to sort of link it back to our little thing that we did today in our workshop, where Shawnee was running the dopamine talk, you've got to push through some levels of pain to get that good sustained amount of dopamine, rather than looking for instant gratification all the time.
Oh, red these. You even now?
Nice and red.
So when I go through here, I reckon that'll really balance you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, just good connection. Can feel that it's just what it needs. Just through the back of those ribs. Hopefully it gets me to swim fast on the weekend, Ninja.
Hey, I think you will. I reckon this is the secret.
Yeah.
Performance enhancer. So what do you do? What's your schedule for swimming?
I've got a couple of races on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah. Where's this?
It's just down at MSAC. It's not a super big competition. It's just sort of a lead up competition. I've got national champs in 6 to 7 weeks now up in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Cyclones not.
If Brisbane's still there, might be blown off the map. You reckon?
Might be blown off the map if the weather keeps the way it is. But 6 to 7 weeks it should be all good. But we've just got a couple of last minute sort of hit outs in the lead up to those. But training's in pretty much full swing, and it has been going really well. Like the times I've been hitting in training, and some of the lead up comps have been really good. But it's I know that this is just going to give me that little extra edge that I need, and it's natural. It's not artificial. It's not a banned substance. Oh, yeah, good, Ninja. Yeah, I feel like you're coming up to something just almost near that. Yeah. There, yeah, there's something there. Oh man.
Right. See the redness? Have a look at that. Yeah.
Just lying here, everything just actually feels a lot calmer as well.
You want to test it out again?
Yeah, let's test it out. Let's give it a...
Bring it home.
Bring it home.
See how you feel. Look at that redness.
Look at the redness.
Incredibly red, bro.
Yeah.
What happens when you're pasty white like me, but you get some good work done. So rotating this way again, so this was the problem side initially. Again, doesn't feel as stuck as it was. I think I was about here first time. I'm going, it's sticky. Feel like I'm getting a lot more of that rotation around. and then coming this way, which was the good side, again, feels pretty good. Yeah, there might be a couple of little extra things that could be worked on in some later sessions, but even just that sort of rotation just feels much more free now. So if I'm saying doing freestyle, for example, getting that catch and that rotation is going to be so much easier.
Cool.
So you've worked your magic.
That's it. So yeah, if you're lacking mobility, can't get through the range of motion that well, thoracic particularly is really important as a human. We need to have that function so that we're not kind of decrepit and old in, in our movements. So that's a real indicator of how you're going in life, isn't it really? How you can perform with your body. So anyway,
Yeah.
get it done, I reckon.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks,
for
guys.
watching. Done.